All right, so in 1978, the rate of teen pregnancy in Jamaica reached record levels. The government established the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation with a mandate to provide continuing education for adolescent mothers during pregnancy and then reintegrate them into the regular school system after the birth of their babies.
Well, although reintegrated into the formal school system, some adolescent mothers are at risk of dropping out of school a second time due to financial constraints. Now, the Advancing Secondary Tertiary Remedial Education for Adolescent Mothers, or A-Stream program, was established to provide financial and psychological support to financially vulnerable adolescent mothers desirous of completing their education. Well, joining us this morning to tell us about the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation Charity Dinner is Director of Field Operations, Beverly Martin Berry. Welcome to Sunrise. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
As we were chatting just now before we came on, I spoke about my awareness of the Women's Center at about 11 years old because my school is so close in proximity, or it's still is close in proximity. And the awareness that the foundation existed and the work that you do was not lost on me because it's a necessary work. Walk us through, those who may not know, the work that the Women's Center does.
Okay, thank you for having me this morning, and good morning to you and your viewers. So the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation, like you said earlier, was established in 1978 as a national response to what we call a social issue, teenage pregnancy.
Right.
The rate was high in the sense that we saw a large number of young ladies reporting pregnant in their teen years. And so the government of Jamaica decided that they have to implement something to have this rate reduced. And so the very first Women's Center was established right here in Kingston on Trafalgar Road, 42 Trafalgar Road, and it is still there. And we started out with 17 young ladies, and today we have grown and served over 55,000 young ladies. And what do? We offer continuing education for the adolescent mother or teen mother, as we'll say. And this education that we offer is on par with what happens in the formal school system, so they don't miss a beat. And another component is what we consider to be one of the very, very most important aspect, the psychosocial aspect of the intervention, and that is the counseling component. It is very important that the adolescent mothers recognize that, hey, this isn't the end of the road.
Correct.
And this is their second chance. And so they have to be equipped with coping to be a teenager as well as a parent. And so the component of counseling is very pivotal on them being able to be reintegrated back into the formal school system, which is the third pillar of the intervention. And that reintegration will see them going back into the high schools across Jamaica and continuing their education for those who, we will say, are ready to go back out, because readiness is rather important for reintegration. And who do we serve? 19 years and under adolescent mothers. And it is important for them to continue their education, because we do believe that the educated girl will be someone that is ready and able to contribute to Jamaica's development as it relates to human capital development and as it relates to being empowered as a mother and a woman.
But it also, it's so important as well, let's underscore the fact that her existence is now different. She's not the same as her average peer. She has a responsibility of raising another child. So her holistic development is so critically important going forward, because it's life-changing. Motherhood is life-changing.
It is.
You were going to say, Dennis?
No, I was going to just say that, you know, as a teacher of high school girls for many years, I have seen girls leave, but I've also seen girls come back and come back with renewed focus. So your work is so important because some of the times the teen girl gets pregnant at a time when maybe they're preparing for exams. Maybe they were at a time when they were on study leave and they had too much time on their hands, or something happened at a critical moment. But that shouldn't be a life sentence now, that they are going to now miss out on education and the opportunity to support their child. important work like this needs funding. Tell us about the charity dinner.
Okay, thank you. So the charity ball, it came about in 2018.
Okay.
And like you said earlier, we have the A-Stream program, and that was an initiative that came about to support reintegrated girls as well as girls who would have matriculated to university or even want to continue their education at a community college level or a skills training center.
Right.
Now, the purpose of the charity ball, which is our key fundraising event for the A-Stream program, is to get into a space, corporate Jamaica, and not just to get them into that space, but to rally them around the young women, rally them around the cause of educating the girl child, rally them around the cause of empowering young women and preparing them, like you said earlier, to be independent, being able to not just take care of themselves, but also their offspring, the babies.
Definitely. Such an important job. Thank you for the work that you do. Thank you very much. And kudos to the entire staff at the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation.
All right, that was Beverly Martin Berry, Director of Field Operations at the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation. On the other side of the break, we continue to seize the day. You'll see how when we return. Please stick and stay with us. It's still Stunrise. Stunrise.